In this key element in instruction, that personalization of learning maybe is the most difficult one, because first of all, any kind of analysis requires collected evidence, and the practice of the teaching does not always allow to record such kind of evidence in everyday action. I think that teachers, individually and collectively, try to address the different learning needs and the different interests and all the particular teaching learning process that they try to practice. But sometimes it's not so easy to identify when they are doing that and how they are doing that.
I think the personalisation of learning was one that I had a bit of difficulty with in my own school. My own school is a DESH school that stands for Delivering Equality of Opportunity in Schools. So we work with children who are from extremely deprived backgrounds. So it meant that they were coming to the table with far less, I suppose, real world experience of STEM. They had far less, I suppose, background knowledge and background vocabulary. So we were working at a disadvantage from the get-go. However, in fairness, a lot of it was just down to, I suppose, there was far more teacher planning required and far more, I suppose, prior knowledge required before commencing the proper STEM education with our students. They loved every bit of it, but it just meant there was an awful lot more work required by the staff to get them to kind of an almost level playing field with students in other schools in terms of STEM knowledge. It meant that there was, I suppose, the content of our lessons had to be very different. So that was, I suppose, that was our challenge that we faced. I think in terms of possible solutions, maybe giving children more choices in their learning will be a wonderful way to progress in the future.
Another point, helpful point could be to go and to observe, to see if the distribution of the spaces in the school is fixed or is flexible. I mean, to observe how the space distribution in the school is. Are there flexible classrooms? For example, the tables, the students' tables, can they move them? It's a little tip to see that those spaces can be changed in a flexible way in order to personalize the teaching and the learning process.
As regards instruction, one can easily present the syllabi or the curricula that the schools are following. In my case, when I wrote curriculum, the evidence for curriculum, I also addressed instruction. So when I presented evidence, I did present that the curricula itself, and it would be nice if everyone shares his own or her own school curricula, because we could, in that manner, compare and contrast what is being taught and learned across the whole of Europe.